Alright guys, I guess we're gonna do a little review here on the Mudskipper Twister Lite. So far I'm really enjoying it. The only thing I really did was I went ahead and got me a longer trim adjustment screw because the one that it came with was, here it is. It's a little too short. I went ahead and went with a 100 millimeter one. That way I could put it all the way in there, and if I wanted to I could, really put some trim onto it. I just realized that my throttle wasn't fully engaging because I had this wonky cable. I've got another one coming in the mail. So I just stuck a zip tie on there and now it actually fully engages. I was wondering why I was only getting like 9 miles an hour out of this thing, but now it gets a good 12 to 14 depending if I'm going up or downstream. But yeah, this is the basic 1432 setup. We've got the little container there, little front seat, front storage deck, just keep a life vest in there and some bungee cords. Works pretty good. I'd say for a 32-inch bottom, this thing's as stable as it's gonna get. It's no like ultra wide boat or anything, but I can stand on the edge and not really worry. I have, I guess, some sea legs to me. I think the thing that's helping is the motor's back there and it kind of has a little bit of help with leverage. Beats a kayak, that's for sure. Right now I'm running the 6.5-inch prop from Mudskipper. I have a 7.5-inch and I've been trying to figure it out. I've tried it a couple times. I haven't tried it since I've adjusted the throttle cable. Like I said, I have another one coming in the mail. It's not going to be shortened and kind of ghetto rigged the way that I did. And maybe that'll get me up to speed. I might throw it on here in a minute just to see if it actually will rev up, but it runs faster, but it doesn't really, the motor just feels like it doesn't have enough balls to it, honestly. All the motor has done to it is this knockoff VM22. I drilled out the main jet. I couldn't tell you exactly how much, but I just found a drill bit that I just kind of stepped it up by 2 drill bits that I had that were small enough, and definitely helped it open up on the top end. The pipe, don't mind how ugly it looks right now. It was painted, but all that paint just kind of melted off. All it was a pipe I ordered on Amazon that just went straight out to here with the muffler, and it had the threaded bit, but I went ahead and went to Home Depot and got some like a 90-degree angle pipe and just cut, and it perfectly slid inside of both of them, and then I just kind of welded it all together with my crusty but beautiful welds. Yeah, I never said I was a welder, but I can grind stuff down to make it look decent. But it doesn't leak, so it works. Like I said, it was curved out to here, but I didn't love how the muffler was just shooting straight into my eardrum at all times, so that kind of eliminated that issue. I'd like to say it's not as loud just because the sound's going behind you. This is the new Mudskipper kit that they have, the Twister Lite. I think the main difference between the other ones is obviously it's got the 2-blade prop, but it also doesn't have any sort of bracket underneath it. So basically the only thing holding the motor on is the 4 bolts here, and then it just slides onto that deal there. And the handle is interchangeable by mounting it just to the either side of the engine bolts, which is pretty cool. I had somebody ask me how I did the bilge. It's really simple. It's just got that generic tubing running down there, and got a little switch with like I think it's a garage door opener battery, backup battery or something, and then that little $15 Amazon bilge, and it seems to be working fine for now. If it blows up or catches on fire, oh well, there's water all around me, but it's mainly just there for, I was kind of bored whenever I made it, so that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and get going down the river. It ended up working out really well with this grab bar that I made out of just galvanized pipe. My JBL speaker slides right in here, so obviously the JBL isn't loud enough to keep up with the muffler, but hey, it's nice to listen to some tunes along the way. Looks like I'm losing a little screw here. I have a drill, but I don't have a bit. Good news is I got plenty of screwdrivers. But yeah, let me go ahead and get us turned around and crank it up, tighten down that screw, and then I'll start recording going down the river. So So like I was saying, this is the 6.5 inch prop. I don't know if it's weedless or not. I don't really know the difference between the two, honestly. I was gonna show you what I mean, this is idle. I have the idle cranked up pretty high, but this is about as slow as I can get it so the motor doesn't stall out. We're probably moving like, I don't know, 5 miles an hour right now. But I was gonna show you what it kind of does from a dig. Let me put my little safety strap on. All right, here's from idle to wide open. The 6.5 inch prop now that I actually have it able to rev up quite a bit. But if you've watched a couple of my videos in the past, you know that I reviewed a Guinan right here. Caught a little bass and kept going down the river. I just came from way up river. I was exploring a bit. I only brought a little bit of gas with me, so didn't want to go too far past my own boundaries. Yeah, this is a 14-foot jumbo with a 32-inch bottom. Runs decent with like a stage 2 Predator on it. It's got the governor removed. But yeah, this is a 1432 John boat. It's I don't know how much it weighs, to be honest. Oh, there goes the motor. I need to turn up the idle a little bit. I don't know how much it weighs, but I've got quite a bit of plywood decking in here. With myself right now, it's doing anywhere from 13 to 15 miles an hour, so it's not too terrible, especially after I adjusted that throttle cable. Highly recommend if you're going to run one of these kits, do what I did with the muffler, point it back at instead of directly into your eardrum, because it's already a loud enough motor, but when you have the muffler just blowing down your ear, it doesn't help. But hope you guys enjoyed. Looks like it's starting to rain a little bit, so let me go hide under a bridge. See ya.